Hello everybody and welcome back to Raw Gameplay with Coffee. Johnny here, and today we're taking a look at City Skylines, an interesting game from Paradox. Played a little bit of it, but I thought I'll jump back in sort of a year after I originally tried it and try it with you on camera, see what the impressions are after that long coming back to it. So you can see here, this is the entrance to our plot of land, and we're gonna build an amazing new town. Let's see how we go about it. I'm thinking we keep it simple. So for now, we can just extend this like so. Make sure we got our degrees correctly over there. We're gonna spend about 7K with this. And we'll take you over here. I'm just checking because you can do curved roads too, so we might as well want to experiment with that a little bit. So you could go like so, then branch down into a district over here. There's a little bit of an inclination. Let's just give me a straight road, please. We're just gonna start off with something pretty big like this. It's gonna be our template. And this guy can extend a little bit, I suppose. Let's just remove it, shall we? We'll remove that extra bit. And if I remember correctly, we need two things initially, which is the first one, of course, water. So we're gonna set ourselves up with a water pumping station. This is gonna bring water into our city, and this should be upstream. And then the next thing is gonna be a water drain pipe. This is our sewage exit, and therefore should be downstream. Right? Because otherwise, if we're dumping our sewage upstream and pumping it back in, we're just, well, pumping it back into our system, which is not what we're after here. So you need to set up your pipes for water flow. Zoom out a little bit. I do like the UI in this game. I think it's quite elegant. We're gonna do something like so and like so. Looks like we're connecting everything. I think we actually have to make sure these connect like this. Okay. And of course we'll connect this little guy. And we'll set ourselves up with power. We have 30,000 bucks left. The coal plant is gonna cost 19,000. It's a lot of money, but I think we're gonna need it. This is gonna give us 40 megawatts. Whereas this will only give up to 8 and cost 6,000. So I do think overall this is the best option, and we want to set it up a little bit far away because it does produce a lot of pollution. So we're gonna create a little off the way path here. Like so. 19,000, it's a lot of bucks. And of course we also have to build the power lines that will feed our city here. It's gonna cost a pretty penny too. We might run out of money here. It's a distinct possibility. And we're gonna do this. Are we gonna have enough bucks or not? It's entirely possible that we won't. Cross the road and connect back here. Not enough money. Okay. So Do we have the option of getting any loans just yet? It doesn't look like we do. Okay. Well, we're gonna just let it roll like this and just set up a residential area over here. We're gonna have a commercial zone all the way along the north side here. We're gonna roll like an industry sector over here. How about some more housing? We'll throw a little bit of housing over this side. You can actually change the, you can change the tools. So you could actually just paint stuff like this, which I like. I think it's pretty cool. So you got a little bit of a green residential area going on. We'll set ourselves up with some more industry. Make sure there's a little separation between residential and industry. So you got some offices and stuff in between industry and residential, and I think that's gonna be okay. And then over here, we'll set ourselves up with some more offices. I think the offices are what make the most money. But I could also be entirely wrong. Alright, let's let the time roll here. And we're gonna be looking to finishing this. I don't know if power makes it all the way here, or we're gonna have to actually close this circuit for it to work. We'll see. It's definitely a very chill game. And oh, we forgot to connect the power station to that. So already a disaster, pretty much. So let's just scrap it. Hold on. We're gonna start a new. We've learned from our mistakes. We went too big too soon. Let's go, and we might as well change a little bit what we got. Islands, Shady Strands, Diamond Coast, Lagoon Shore, or maybe some of the ice maps. Frosty Rivers, sure. We made some mistakes. We expanded too much. We were a bit too ambitious. You can't get any loans initially, so we want to play it a little bit smaller, I think. Ooh, I like this. Looks very good. So we stop time. We sort of know the drill. But we're gonna make something smaller this time. I do like the curved road. Hold on. As a way to enter your city here, and then we're gonna go and have something like this. It's gonna be a smaller block. How about that? Make sure to have a 180 there. Some nice music as well in the background. It's a little bit loud, if I do say so myself. Let's bring it down a notch. That's gonna be okay for us. Right, let's do power first, because it seems it costs a lot of money, more than I expected. We can have it over here. Although, yeah, we can have it over here and then expand this way. How about that? We'll have it off the way like that. Power station. And then throw some power lines all the way around. I think something like this will be fine. Around the outside. How about that? So we did manage to close the loop. We have 34,000 left and the music is still way too loud. I'm sorry. Okay, take it down all the way down. So, we now need our water stuff. And we're gonna have to pipe some power all the way from here to where the water is at, which might be a little costly. We definitely understand that. We might as well. Yeah, let's just put it here. It'll be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Let's see. Pipes all the way from there to here. Make sure we're covering everything like so. Like so. Pretty satisfying to do these. I really dig it. It looks like we're doing a lot better in money. But it does cost a lot to roll the power lines all the way around. So let's see. We'll grab one all the way from there to here. That seems to be fine. And you're gonna need one from here to here. Not the prettiest, but it should be functional. Now for housing, we can have a lot. Let's just do, what about this? No, not that small. Okay, so we're gonna do a good amount of housing. Remove these guys. Industrial, all the way over here. There's gonna be some pollution. I think maybe that's a reason to eliminate some of this residential that's right next to it. So I think we're okay with this industrial. We can probably expand a little over here, and we'll expand some more in the future. Housing, you're good over here, and then we'll throw a little bit more on the side and call it good. We can again expand this stuff as we need to. And we're gonna have a bunch of commercial. All the way here in the top, all the way over here, over here, over here. And separating industrial and residential. We're gonna have some more of that. And we can probably just do all this in commercial. I think commercial will give us the most money by far, so we want quite a bit of it. We have something already that should work. Let's roll the time here and speed up. So you get messages here that indicate people's complaints, or you know, they can also be happy. Getting some stuff built. I like the snow. I don't think I had the snow maps last time I played. It's probably some DLC, and I love the way it looks. You can also rename streets here, which is something we might do. Wait, how do we rename stuff again? Economy panel unlocked. I understand. Can we close? Maybe we can't rename the streets. I thought we could. Yeah, I guess we can't actually do that. Rename. You can rename districts. Type the new name and press enter to accept. It doesn't seem like you can do that with the streets though, right? Oh, like that. I see. I understand. It's gonna be Christopher Street. One of our dear viewers, of course. Who else do we have over here? It's gonna be Molotov Street. Who else do we have? Oh, this is still Christopher Street. It's a big one. All of this is Christopher Street. Hell yeah. It's just Christopher Street. So we let it roll for a bit. We got a little bit of industrial. There's a little bit of money coming in. If we look at the economy tab. Still can't control the taxes, which we will. And we'll raise them, of course. Let's roll time a little bit faster here. And yeah, you can have different views. People seem to be overall happy, as they should. Looks like power is being serviced, water is being serviced. I think we're good for now. And the cool thing about this game is that they have a lot of stuff, but they unlock it gradually, so you're not instantly overwhelmed by the choice of things to build. So you'll see here, we'll start to unlock milestones, and as our city grows, so will our choice in what we can build, and the game sort of builds upon its own foundations. Because a lot of games, you'll jump into it and you will be just mesmerized and paralyzed with all the different options. Let's take a look at the little housing we have going on here. I dig it, man. This is like a big fucking house. Who do we have living here? 3 households. We have 6 adults living here? Holy shit. That's a huge family, man. 7 children, 3 teens, 8 adults. Holy balls, man. These guys aren't fucking around. Just reproducing like there ain't no tomorrow. We got a little sunrise here, of course. It's interesting because the sunrise doesn't really match up with what the days seem to be. We have very high demand for residential zones. So let's pause time right there. And what we can do is expand a little bit our residential area. And I think the best way to do it would be to do something like this. Some of the housing will be destroyed by doing this, but it doesn't strike me as a particularly huge problem. I think it will just be rebuilt normally. And I think we don't have any other choice but to roll another power line like this. It's not the prettiest. Maybe there's a better way. But I don't really know of one. So let's just make sure we're covering the water stuff as well. And we can fill all of this stuff with greens. Why? I don't quite understand. Why don't I get another side of the road here to paint green? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Yeah, like some roads don't really have 2 sides to them. This one kinda does. It's a little weird. So we can... Oh, Little Hamlet. We now have loans, garbage, healthcare, education, some new buildings. We can expand all the way here, and very soon we'll be able to buy new plots of land as well, all around us to expand. So, a landfill site does produce pollution, and it has big cost. But it helps quite a bit. The other thing we have is a medical clinic, which is also very positive. It helps with health and that sort of stuff. So, expand this a little bit and bring it up here. It costs us a little bit, but we can, number one, right? We're gonna build our garbage collection, garbage treatment. And we're gonna fill this in with industrial. Like so. Yeah, I don't really understand why we don't have this side of the road to play with. It's a little interesting. Right, make sure we got power going here. Yeah, okay, okay. And water? Okay. That is now functional. And we can see here snow dumps. Snow has fallen on city streets. City streets? Snow slows down traffic. To remove snow, you should build snow dumps. Snow dumps. They cost 5,000. Excuse me. Holy shit. This will cost a lot of money. But I think we need it. Building must be placed on the roadside. Well, isn't that a roadside though? I'm a little confused. We can't really place it here. I mean, we could, but it does produce pollution, which we're not a fan of. Okay, leave it off for now. Leave it off. You know what? We're gonna have to do it, I think. And this might be the only option that I can see, at least. Because the streets are completely just screwed with snow, man. Just terribly screwed. The bonus of it is we can place a little bit more industrial over here, okay, cool. And it looks like the demand for residential is still just massive. Okay, we're gonna take our first loan here and also raise these taxes. Definitely go 11% everywhere. Can even go 12 and 13 respectively in the commercial and industrial. Gonna give us a little bit more money to work with. And we need to expand, dude. We need to expand. Now, what would be the best way to do it, you might ask? I think probably something like this will be fine. Now we get two sides of the road to work with. Okay, I'm a little lost, but I'm happy with it. Give me a lot of residential, which is what we need. Throw me some power lines. Not enough money. We did not take the loan, did we? Take this loan. 20,000? It's only 1,000 interest? Take it. Let's go. It's gonna enable us to grow faster. No! I understand now. I'm an idiot. The power lines actually remove the... Oh my god. Wait, can we actually get our money back with this? Yes, we can. How do you close this off? Okay, stop the time, my dude. I now have residential again. Okay. So we're learning how it works. Make sure we paint everything. So how do I send power to all of these motherfuckers? Like, is this gonna give power to everybody around, or not? I'm not 100% clear. This should do it, right? Well, we'll see. What is happening with you? What is this problem? Garbage has piled up. Well, what's going on with the You built a medical clinic instead of the garbage collection? God damn you, how dare you. We're gonna relocate this shit. I promise you, I meant to build a garbage collection site. That is now built, and the problem should be solved momentarily. Make sure water is being served. Hopefully that will give us the coverage we need. In terms of power, I'm a little confused. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't really know how to set up the power lines so that we don't prevent streets from being completed. Let's let it roll and see how it presents itself. Give me a higher speed, please. Demand is very high and rent is raising. That's positive. We even have an elementary school. It will cost 10,000. Makes the neighborhood more attractive to families with children. Education is requirement for buildings to level up. So that's something we're gonna be looking at very soon here, for sure. But our money is not really that great right now. You need more people for the industry. That's what the icon means. Build more residential. Right. Well, I think the best way for us to go about it is to build this way. So, we'll do something like this. We have disconnected power lines by doing that, so we're very careful with that. I think what we gotta do is this. We'll see if that works. Again, we need to learn how that operates. We have built things. Go ahead and paint all of this green for us. How about that? And yes, we do have new services, but what we don't have is money. Some nice effects with the storm. I like it. How can we possibly have this high of a demand for housing? We have a lot of free housing. Just get the housing, my dude. I don't understand. You can't tell me there's a huge demand, but also a giant supply of free spaces for housing. When is our city gonna build a school? Well, how to put it, my dear, it costs $10,000. You understand? I think we should probably finish this street just so it connects and the traffic is a little bit better serviced, while at the same time allowing us to cap off this little abandoned building. What? There's an abandoned building and it's spoiling the view. You can bulldoze it. Hold on. Why are you abandoned, my dude? Why have you been abandoned? Alright, we're gonna bulldoze you. We can't do it? There we go. Alright, problem solved. Things are happening. Money is being made very slowly. Ever so slowly. It also doesn't appear that we have... Yeah, we can't yet do districts. How is our population going down? I don't understand. Look at the wonderful things we have, my dude. Why are you being abandoned? Can you explain it to me? Bulldoze all the shit that's abandoned. Do we have too much commercial? Is that what's going on? Budget. I don't see much we can do, to be honest, in our present situation. Let's let it roll for a little bit. How is the... That makes no sense to me. Giant demand for residential, but we have... Look at all the free residential space we have. Absolutely free. Oh. I understand. I had the colors mixed up. I understand now. You gave me the wrong colors, you bastard. Man, that was probably painful to watch. Okay, well, we have housing now being made. I understand your complaints now, people. I understand. I was pretty sure I had it selected there, so that's just us kicking ourselves in the nuts, so to speak. Got some new buildings, new services, and new features. Money just rolled in as well. Okay, let's build the school, because people are really cheesed that we didn't have a school for them. How about over here? Everybody's happy. Firehouse and some other stuff we can do as well. Let's mark. Let's do a couple districts. So all of this is residential. We're gonna create a district over here. Hold on. Try to make it a little bit more limited. And this is gonna be Evans Square. And what we can do is we should have the ability to do different policies for different districts. So over here we're gonna do a power usage and smoke detector. So there should be less fires, if memory serves correctly. Okay, we got a little bit of an industrial sector booming. Not looking that great in the balance, so we're gonna need more commercial or maybe more industry. We can keep creating some more stuff over here, so we can go like boom, boom, and make sure we can service it with power lines. How do you... I don't get the power lines, man. Someday I will. You need to bulldoze all of that stuff to build a few power lines? How does that make any sense? And this doesn't work if it's not connected in full circle, right? Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Well, let's see how it goes. Do you need to connect this guy up? Like if we do something like this and connect it back, is it now fine? Is it working? It seems to be. Can promise you I don't understand, but we'll get some more industrial going. Should give us a little bit more money. We can set up a couple more districts over here. Why don't we do... Gonna be our industrial district, and then we got like a little commercial strip over here. It's gonna be sleeve strip. This is gonna be at your war district. Fantastic. So now we can implement some policies. If we take a look at... It looks like this is just city-wide policies. We'll probably have the ability to do specific for the districts later on. And it looks like you don't have water, my dude. Okay, there you go. You need a power line right by the building? Is that how it works? So the power thing is what gets me. It's working fine for now. There's a little bit more demand for industrial still. So for example, if we were to build more stuff now, this would destroy the current power lines. We could do something that goes like this though. It gives us a little bit more industrial to work with. How about that? I think power will be served. I don't know. The truth is, I don't know. Not enough money? Easy. Take another loan. That's always the answer. Take another loan. You need money to make money. That's how it is, man. Like, I understand, you know, the coverage here is not working, right? So you would need to do something like this. That should probably cover it. And now we can do like a police department to help maintain, well, peace in the streets. Sure, we'll build it there. We have the school. What is this? I don't think we have stuff that we can do there just yet. You're having problems with robberies and stuff? Does look like that's the case. Let's speed up a little bit here. Tiny town. Reach a population of 1,200. Not bad. New canals. There's a lot of stuff we could do. New buildings. We got parks. New policies. Okay. Let's take a look at what we can do. How about like a small park somewhere? How about a small park here? Will make people happier. High school. Yeah, let's take it to the next level. Build a high school over there. And money will be a problem sometime soon. We need to start making more money. How do we do that? How do we make more money? It's gotta be by having more industry. It also looks like we have a power shortage. We're producing 40. We need 44 right now. And we're gonna expand, so maybe we need another coal plant. Another possible solution is doing wind turbines, but it costs 6,000 to get one. 6,000 for 8. Or 19 for 40. So, you know, this is pretty good value when you consider it. We just need to see if we have good winds anywhere. We're getting pretty high efficiency over here. So, we're gonna build like a little field of these. Let's build like 3 of these bad boys where the wind is very powerful. And make sure we plug that into the power lines. I think that should be okay. I think that should be operational now. That the case? Yeah. We're now meeting demand. We got some houses being upgraded, which is fantastic. Because we have higher level education, it means people can level up their households. Which in turn will give us better, I suppose, better income. I'm hoping. Very high demand for residential, again. Right. So we would need to keep expanding even further. We'll try to do one more expansion here, and we'll probably think about finishing the video very soon here. Let's see. So there you go. Little expansion. Throw it up there. Power lines in the outside. We'll do like this. I think this is a better setup. Still don't 100% understand what we're doing with the power lines, but we'll be okay. And make sure we get the residential. Fill that stuff in. And we'll throw you a park. How about that? How much does the carousel cost? 3,050? 3,300, sorry. Throw that in there, man. Don't ever tell me I don't do things for you. The canals stuff is something I've never done. I suppose you can do like underground tunnels and shit. That's a little bit too advanced, I'd say. Our electricity is now not enough again. For now, we can meet the demand with just another high efficiency turbine, but wind turbine. But it's not really gonna be the most long-term solution. Doesn't seem like. I really hope we can get some better power options very soon. And I think we can do like another district over here. It's gonna be another residential district that we expand. This is gonna be... Oh man. What's another viewer got? I think it was Milan, is that correct? Milan Hills. That's a good one. And now we can actually do... We should be able to do something specific for each. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I mean, parks and recreation, smoking ban, and the same for you. And then the other ones, we can relieve some of the bans that we had. Anything goes in the industry and commercial sectors. Looks like we're expanding, man. We're even making some money now. Yeah, look. For the first time, we have like big gains. Fantastic. Well, I think it's a good place to leave the video. Let me know what you think about the game, if you would like to see more of this sort of game in the future. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time.